The boy took advantage of his stepmother being on the phone with his father, his mischievous hand slowly creeping towards her. Seeing his stepmother busy talking and unable to pay attention, he smiled even more snugly. Eventually, the stepmother fled in panic with the phone. 3 months ago, Anna married her husband, who is 17 years older than her, becoming the stepmother of a 12-year-old boy. Anna is beautiful and generous. She tries to show a gentle side in front of her stepson, striving for a harmonious relationship. But the seemingly innocent and harmless stepson appears to be a little pervert. He would touch her inappropriately while she was on the phone, secretly hide letters sent from school, and lie that there was a chickenpox outbreak at school, so he had to come home. His gaze at Anna while swimming also made her very uncomfortable. Fortunately, her husband's return temporarily eased her feeling. Anna wanted to talk to her husband about it, but hesitated, not knowing how to start. Unexpectedly, her stepson brought up the topic himself. One day, a family of 3 went to a restaurant for dinner. During the meal, the stepson asked his father for money to buy a game console. Anna was surprised and asked, "Didn't you take a 1,000 yuan from the bedside table? Isn't that enough to buy a game console?" The stepson flatly denied it. If Anna hadn't seen him take the money with her own eyes, she would have been deceived by his innocent face. After returning home, Anna went to her stepson's room. She wanted to find the money to prove it to her husband. Unexpectedly, this search opened a door to a violent and perverted world. She found a letter from the school, but it was incomplete and unreadable. So she went to the school to ask the principal. It turned out that there was no chickenpox outbreak at the school, and the stepson wasn't on leave, he was expelled. He often peeped at couples dating and then drew erotic pictures based on his fantasies. The school gently criticized and educated him, but it had no effect. More importantly, he tortured and killed small animals, leaving kittens and puppies in a terrible state. The school didn't know what to do with him and had communicated with his father several times, but it was useless. The school had no choice but to expel him. Anna was extremely shocked. She wasn't surprised by how perverted her stepson was, but by the fact that her husband knew about it and did nothing. A 25-year-old beauty with a 12-year-old stepson. The worst part is that this immature stepson seems to have ulterior motives towards her and is a pathological liar and pervert. Anna anxiously explained the situation to her husband, but he nonchalantly said the child was still young and would naturally understand right from wrong as he grew up. Anna was almost infuriated by this attitude. Just as her temper was about to explode, her husband suddenly showed weakness, saying that their son changed suddenly after her mother passed away. His mother's death was too much of a blow, and we need to give him some time. Anna was temporarily appeased by this explanation, but she gradually discovered that her husband's ex-wife's death also seemed to be related to her stepson. Her husband said his ex-wife died of a heart attack, but his friend said she was electrocuted by a hairdryer while taking a bath. Anna was full of doubts and couldn't get answers. She quietly went to her stepson's secret base, the attic of the villa. She was shocked to find a box of women's clothes inside, ranging from little girls to mature women's. She thought perhaps the stepson was overly focused on women because he lacked love after his mother's death. She tried to seriously communicate and comfort him, but the stepson was indifferent to his mother's death. He even spoke with disdain when mentioning her. Anna was puzzled by his attitude, but the stepson said his mother was too rigid when she was with his father, and she didn't interest him at all. Wasn't it better that she died?